Minister has contradicted the office of her Minister for Ethnic Communities and Building and Construction, Jenny Salesa, after it was revealed Ms Salesa spent more on domestic travel than any other minister, including Jacinda Ardern. Ms Ardern said in her post-cabinet media conference this afternoon that Ms Salesa was hugely disappointed with her spending, but today Ms Salesa's office told Checkpoint her spending was within the rules and there was nothing wrong with it. Zach Fleming has more.
Do you know what? I would say that Minister Salesa herself isn't satisfied. In fact, she's made that clear to me.
Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern says Jenny Salesa regrets her spending of more than $30,000 in the last quarter of last year. That included $8,873 on domestic flights and $13,916 on surface travel, Crown cars, taxis and rental cars. That's nearly $2,500 more on domestic travel than the Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, who spent just under $28,000 total.
She herself was hugely disappointed when she saw the figures at the end of the month. This is not something you get a tally of daily. When she realised what was happening, she's undertaken to make sure it doesn't happen again, and I know she's hugely regretful at that situation.
But that's not what Checkpoint was told by her office today. A spokesperson said her spending was within Ministerial Services rules and in line with past ethnic communities ministers who are required to travel regularly. Ms Salesa wasn't available for an interview today and she refused to release her travel diary to Checkpoint. The Prime Minister said there could be valid reasons for some of Ms Salesa's high expenditure.
Because of the use of ministerial vehicles and her relative ranking.
Ms Salesa is the 14th ranked minister. Crown limos aren't always available to her.
From time to time she's ended up with contractors which are charged out at a higher rate, and that's led to an inflation in the amount of her travel spend. She now has an acute awareness of that and is undertaking to take steps to try and make sure that doesn't happen again.
In Ms Salesa's electorate of Manukau East today, many voters didn't even know who she was. Only one we spoke to cared about her travel expenditure.
That's not right at all.
Why isn't it right?
Because she's spending more money than anybody else.
It's okay if they're going on the government activity or something.
Yeah.
She's spending money on travel just to meet all the peoples around the island, which is a good thing.
But Ms Ardern reiterated for a third time in her press conference this afternoon that the spending is not acceptable.
The Minister would not want me to stand here and excuse it because she herself was hugely disappointed and is working to fix it.
For Checkpoint, Zach Fleming.